Charwell, Yoshi Park Knight. Never mind. So, FFK Monkeys, CWC Eggs. We got Charwell on the mic. Two teams battling to stay relevant in the playoff race.
I beat the first week, so it's gonna be an interesting game.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Really important part, I think, of this week is that this is the first match of or first set of rematches. So all of these are rematches, but with the home team swapped from week 1. So to go over how this one went in this first one, Charwell actually got the better of the FFK Monkeys 13-2. Is that Gromit in the outfield? It's Girl Lomit.
Yeah, Gromit's a woman now.
So, me chemistries are dependent on 2 things. They're dependent... Oh, let me get this in the full screen.
That was a good POW.
Yeah, great POW there to get on base from... Well, not get on base, but at least ensure getting on base from Tiny Kong. There's already 1 on, 1 out for Funky Kong, who's charging up. Great home run arena here. That train is disruptive, especially depending on the size of your outfilders. And Funky Kong's going to test them early already.
Oh,
Monty Mole, Scooby-Doo showing no hustle. That's a 2-run bomb from the Monkeys early. Charwell in a hole.
No.
As the captain gets the start on the mound and he says, the limelight's on me. This is my moment. Let's send a souvenir that's not overpriced into that amusement park grounds. We have 2-0, top of the first. 1 out. Pseudo at bat. Congratulations on your transition. Honestly, yeah. And she's a movie star. But now, I don't believe I had a chance to complete my thought. So, Wiggler jumps over another ground ball. That might be a theme of the night. So, Mies of the same shirt color only have chemistry with each other if they have opposite gender. But Charwell wanted to represent Gromit and Scooby-Doo, obviously, so we have Girl Lomit technically in the outfield. Thank you, Charwell.
I got it.
So the reason I said these 2 teams are so similar early on in this match. Double play here. Ooh, great play, Wiggler. Just a little lob to Critter, but he doesn't overplay it. Gets the double out with Jack leading a little bit too hastily off second. Inning ends with just 2 runs. So the reason I said these 2 teams are so similar is now you have Funky Kong and K-Roll pitching. Sort of these hard-hitting former catchers or first basemen that are now being asked, hey, you have the stamina. Can you go at least 4 or 5 innings for us on the mound? Funky Kong's first appearance tonight. What do you think of... How has K-Roll done for you so far? I know he let up that home run in the first, but I mean, Funky Kong's known for that power.
He's been pretty good so far, I think, overall.
Yeah.
I don't really have any complaints. I mean, he did have that one game where he only pitched like 2 innings, and then Yoshi took over for the rest of them, but Yoshi was a real trooper for that.
Yeah, being able to go to Yoshi there with he's super bad, yeah. Being able to go to Yoshi and make sure that you have that long middle innings relief pitcher is really important in this league, I think. As you got runners on first and second, as one of your better power hitters, Brown Critter, is up. One of the defensive player of the year leaders, Gold Glove nominee. Maybe even sidekick of the year if he keeps playing like he does.
Let's see what he can do.
Whiffs. Counts 0-2. Swings for contact. Drops one into center field. Dixie Kong gets there, but Funky Kong finds himself in a little bit of trouble early.
Loaded.
Base is loaded. Through the worst of the power hitting lineup, but Charwell sort of has this quirk to his lineup where the first half is power hitting, but then you can really string together some dangerous small ball innings with Monty Mole, Paragoomba, and Goomba. Montgomery Mole Rat, maybe a fan favorite of the league, is up at bat. 2 star pitches, fastball. Blue Critter already paying dividends with the switch to second base. Diving catch, robs an infield hit, and probably an RBI from Monty Mole. Tag second. He does it himself, an unassisted double play, ends the inning, and keeps it scoreless for the Eggs. Sorry there, Charwell.
Yeah, no worries.
I keep thinking about, there was a chatter at the end of one of the games that you lost that you were commentating for that said it's such good sport to be able to lose and still, like, have a good time commentating. And it's just, I don't know, it's stuck in my head. The indomitable Charwell spirit. This Monkeys team playing a lot better small ball to start off, I feel like, loading the bases for their power hitters. K-Roll already looking a little tired out there. Were there any players on the other team that scared you, or was this sort of a, did your players maybe take it a little easy knowing how handily they beat them in the first match?
I mean, I've been nervous for all of these games.
That's fair. Maybe another reason to be nervous. That fly ball's right in the path of the train. Move, Montgomery, move! Lance fair. He has a concussion and maybe worse as both runners are safe. First and second, no outs. Runner reaches on error to the stadium.
I got faith in my boys.
Oh, man. Hate to see any of our players get hurt, but Montgomery doesn't look phased out there. Hustles to get that fly out, and it's 1 out. Top of the order, 2-1. One of the best Monkeys hitters all season, Dixie Kong, does not do it here. Paragoomba
Double play.
gets the rare 5-3 double play on the tag out at third and the throw over to first. Keeps the inning scoreless, keeps K-Rule on the mound through 2.
Boys without hands on deck.
Boys without hands. Goomba drops one into right field. Doesn't have hands, but he does have a base hit. Now Goomba on deck. Oh, unfortunate. Right to the Blue Critter, who may be learning a thing or two from Brown Critter on the other team. Already has a couple nice plays on the evening. Of note tonight, guys, I think I looked over it, and unless any stage picks change, I believe we're going to be on all nighttime matches. So this should be a drama-filled evening for us. Even though it's only, what, 4:30 here? 5, I guess, now?
Yeah.
Great play by the new first baseman, Light Blue Yoshi. He has not looked great all year, but that grab robs a base hit and keeps Funky Kong scoreless on the mound through 2. That defense wasn't looking great. Yeah. Things are swinging. Now, the thing that's sort of hard to dissociate coming from like a traditional baseball background is like what is good hitting and fielding. Because errors happen at a higher rate, but so do hits. All right, K, we're looking tired. Top of the third, 1 out, and he's pitching against Funky Kong. Has the 2-run bomb. That's the difference so far. He will get on base here. Drops right in front of Montgomery Mole Rat. Might be limping out there in center field after that train collision earlier.
I hope not.
He gives anything for the team, you know. That's like one of the greatest things about him, but it's also one of the sad things when you see something like that happen to one of the greatest players in sports. Base hit up the middle for Pseudo Mac. He's on with a base hit for 2-1, 1 out. And they have to move off K-Rule here. Yoshi inherits the 2 hitters, but he's come into high leverage situations before. He has 1 loss and 1 save. Let's see what he does here. Curveball, right to Brown Critter. Gets 2 at second base. 4-6 on the put away. Funky Kong caught on the tag out, base running the third. Game stays 2-0, low scoring, anyone's ballgame.
Girl on it.
And she drives one up through center field. Ooh, okay, so that's an example of bad chemistry throw. So that's not something that shows up in the game on the stat sheet. But players can have bad chemistry with one another, and it can cause throws to go off target or be weaker. So... oh, error from Blue Critter there. First of the night and first at that new position. Diddy Kong gets the cutoff before it rolls all the way to the wall, but Gromit advances to the corner. Girl on it, thank you.
Yeah.
Now
See what
Wiggler
Wiggler can do.
Wiggler and his tiny bat. Not his tiny batting average, though. Drops one over Blue Critter's head. Eggs going to get 1 here, probably 2, as Diddy Kong misses in the outfield on that attack. Sacrifices his body to the train to give Dixie Kong an attack to a throw to Buddy. A Buddy throw opportunity. Bleh. But she doesn't take it. Yoshi scores from first. Game's tied up. Not what you want to see if you're a Monkeys fan. I think part of the reason Diddy Kong got that move to right field is because of how ineffective he's been basically everywhere else. And now he misses an attack early on. Yeah, maybe one of the harder outfields to play, but... oh! Now Dixie and Tiny are going to be tested. Dixie Kong doesn't get up there in time. Tiny Kong takes her time hustling over. K-Rule with a 2-run shot to left center field. Breaks the tie that was established just a moment ago. 4-2 Eggs.
I was worried with how fast those Monkeys were. Hey, we're sprinting for that.
Now Brown Critter continues the onslaught. Gets a weird base hit. Bounces it off the Piranha Plant pipe in left field, but... Funky Kong now looking tired. They're going to try and get him through the bottom of the third here, but he doesn't have any outs. It would be big if he could force at least 1 out here from Monty Mole, as he shows sacrifice bunt. Like Blue Yoshi has to wait a second for Blue Critter to get over to first, but sacrifice bunt is in. 1 out, 1 on, runner on second. Paragoomba swinging to hit here. He swung with so much ferocity, charged up on that one, but it dribbled through the infield and advances the runner, scores a base hit, and ends Funky Kong Knight. As now Diddy Kong, probably responsible for an error there. One of these runs. Gonna have to get out of these other two. Prevent this game from getting out of
here. He does.
Banana ball in. Ooh, right up through the middle. Diddy Kong doesn't play it. Blue Critter taken out by the error item. He's not going to have it play anywhere. It's 5-2 eggs. Small ball continues. I am telling you, you have to watch out.
After that.
The top of this roster maybe lacks a little bit of chemistry, but man, does it hit hard. But the bottom of this roster might be more terrifying with how selfless and how willing they are to play small ball, but they can still bang out these base hits. Scooby-Doo now showing sacrifice bunt. The banana doesn't take out Yoshi. In fact, just gets the tag on the base path, but it does advance both runners. Now 2 outs. Gurlamit, runners in scoring position. Diddy Kong has to limit the damage here if you're a Monkeys fan. He's going to try with Banana Ball. Ooh, harmless pop-up. No error item to save her. Should be a fly out to third base. Baby DK. Innings over. Diddy Kong does his job. Lets up one more, but a 5-run inning from the eggs. Charwell, how are you feeling?
I'm pretty good off that one, honestly.
I think that's a big hit from K-Rool, you know, the home run there.
Yeah.
Listen, as somebody who played them, I believe maybe on the same stadium last week, it might have been our neutral site one as well. That team can put up runs on you, man. Like, you're going to have defense like Brown Critter does there with the nice play, diving towards second, throwing to first, getting the out.
Love Brown Critter.
Now, this is where I think Yoshi can really start to earn back some aluminum arm votes. Obviously, it's going to rely on his competitors getting hit just as much, but if he can put together a good outing here, you know, in these high leverage, 3 runs or less lead sort of situations, prove that he's the most valuable pitcher in the league. Gurlamit comes all the way over from right field to get that one in right center. Puts it away. 2 outs. Yoshi's facing the captain here. 9th position. And his horrible streak continues.
Brown Critter.
Dive and catch from Brown Critter nonetheless, but an out is an out is an out, and captain of the Monkeys. I think it's a continuation of campaigns tonight. Yoshi's pitching. Diddy Kong's least valuable player. And now maybe a captain of the year nod if you can get on base here. A lot of baseball left to play. Bottom of the 4th here, 5-2 eggs. 1 strike in as the inning begins. Diddy Kong forces a flyout to new shortstop Pseudomac.
See what Wiggler can do.
Wiggler flies one into center field. The speed from Dixie Kong. She doesn't look fast out there, running on all 4s, but she gets there in time to get her glove hand up and put Wiggler away. Now 2 outs. K-Rool had the 2-run bomb up last time. Former pitcher Funky Kong in right field now. He does have the error item from Brown Critter hitting behind him, but the banana ball is going to force hard contact. Strikeout looking for K-Rool, his 2nd of the season. Diddy Kong places a beauty of a breaking ball on the right side of the plate, and he had never had a chance. Inning is over like that.
Oh, yeah, that was a quick one.
All right, Dixie Kong, top of the order for the Monkeys. This is where they can do their best work, hopefully. She's not known for her skill at the bat, but she's been great all year getting on base. And, well, you know, if you're a leadoff hitter, what else are you doing? And she does it again here. Knocks one up through center field. Monty Mole lit on fire. Stop, drop, and rolling. Now Tiny Kong. Runner at first. She's going to have to get out of the infield to avoid the double play ball. She does. She hits that one deep. Monty Mole's going to have a chance to rob this one. Sends up Scooby-Doo instead. Dixie Kong's going to have to run all the way back to first. She should be fine, but Scooby-Doo had that robbery, I believe, last week from left field. We're going to have to watch out for it. That might have been Matt as well.
I don't remember.
There was this great play where the left fielder caught a shallow fly in left field and threw out the runner that didn't tag at first. It was incredible. Might have been Chupi, too. I don't know. Mees are all playing very well. Scoob knows how to trust his team for sure. I think Monty Mole has been a real leader out there, but part of being a leader is knowing when to.
Out.
That is an odd That's going to be an error forced by the stage, but not an error, just an out and then a ball drop that Dixie Kong can advance on. So 2 outs. And Yoshi's delivering a rainbow to Pseudomac. Jumps on it. Pow block way late. Sorry about that, Charo.
Oh, good.
I'm sure you're not sorry about the inning. Monkeys blanked since the second. Now going into the bottom of the 5th. Eggs look to extend their lead. Strike 1. How do you feel about Brown Critter's performance at the plate this season? I know you were arguing early for him to be an MVP candidate, as he'll settle for a single here to start off the inning. But do you feel like he's over or underperformed?
Underperformed slightly. Like, I'm not like too upset with his performance, but I mean, he could be doing a little better. Not seeing as many home runs from him as I would like from someone so powerful.
Speaking of lack of power, we're into the latter half of this lineup, and man, do the boys without hands continue to look dangerous. That error item caused by Goomba going to be the result of another run, or result in another run. Boy,
Goombas are showing up today.
I really, you know, one of the great things about commentating all of these is that you get to see the strengths and weaknesses of each team. And when I'm like saying things that sound like I am like really overdoing how good a team is just for the beauty of the sport, I'm not, guys. I think all of these teams have their strengths and weaknesses, and you know, they're all fun to watch in their own way. Baseball, and you know, this game especially, is a random horrible error from Tiny Kong. Routine's fly ball, she drops it. The power throw from Dixie Kong, is it in time to catch Monty at home? It is. Great robbery from left field. Okay, the error results in a double. Inexcusable. Tiny Kong caught, maybe blinded by the lights or the piranha plant, but she gets her head around in time to attack the ball, deliver a strike to Dixie Kong, who puts one on the money to home. Luigi tags out Montgomery Mole Rat, robs him of a run, and keeps this game close. Is now Tiny Kong, great field play in left field. Let's see if she can do it from the mound. So this is part of the genius of this this outfield lineup. So, oh, Critter, it's a play. What a genius play from Blue Critter. The power block took him and Light Blue Yoshi out, so he threw it home so that the catcher could deliver a strike to first to get the out. Runners advance, but it's 2 outs. Tiny Kong pitching to Girl Amit. And Blue Critter overcorrects, jumps, and then has to dive to save his error. But all 3 outs accounted for here. What happened, Charwill?
I don't know. That was just good defense from the other team.
1 run scores, but the lead just 4, top of the 6th. Only 2 more chances here for the Monkeys to get something started, and Light Blue Yoshi not gonna do anything to help here. Wow.
I just need Yoshi to make it through this inning.
And he might if defense like that holds up. Brown Critter diving to his left, takes one away from, geez, who was that? Was that Baby Luigi? No, Baby DK. Blue Critter up next. It would be big if he was the leadoff hitter instead of having a chance to hit with Baby Luigi on base here. It looks like he's going to have to settle for starting the 7th as Wiggler makes a nice play. Doesn't overplay that one. Gets it over to first. We've had some quick innings. We've had some long ones. But end of the day, just 2 half innings stand between the Eggs and a season sweep with the Monkeys.
Back up the top of the order for the Eggs.
So part of what I was saying before, that craziness that happened to end the, I believe it was the bottom of the 5th, is that the genius of this new look Eggs roster, as Diddy Kong can't get that one in left field, or sorry, new look Monkey roster, is that now that Tiny Kong's on the mound, even if she subs with Dixie, they will have a good infield chemistry for the rest of the game. So they are good for at least 4 pitchers with infield or outfield chemistry. Now, I think their infield might be a little weak. They're still losing out on a little bit of maybe speed or power, as Diddy Kong can't get there with his feet, but gets there with his arm, throws out the runner at second. Wiggler gets a hit, but 1 out. And K-Roll drives one into right field. Probably maybe a home run on a course like Wario's, but instead, just a long single off the wall. Brown Critter. We were talking about him earlier, Charwell. Yeah. What a statement it would be.
I would love to see a home run from him right now.
Not going to get it. In fact, Baby DK, he's been great at
Damn.
third base this season. Leap and grab, heads up play to get it to second. On target to Blue Critter, no chem there. 4 runs in a last chance inning is what the Monkeys are looking at.
See what Yoshi can do.
Charges up. Blue Critter sends one deep to center field. It's not going to be a home run, but it might land. That train helped out a lot, but not enough. Monty Mole, he has put his body on the line tonight. He might be the hero of the game. Now, Diddy Kong drives one to center field. That one also landing on the train track. No train, but Fireball's interfering. Diddy Kong's on with an error. He's trying for 2. Weak arm from Monty Mole. Has to go to the cutoff man. Error-assisted double, 1 out. Top of the order up. There's some life for the Monkeys yet. Charwell, who are you looking to make a play here as Yoshi goes to the rainbow ball?
I'm hoping they just send it to Brown Critter.
Yeah, he's been the glue of your infield, but they get one away from him there. Sends it out to left field, and now runners on the corner. Tying run on deck. Tiny Kong at the plate. And she's going to ensure that tying run gets to the plate. 3-6 Monkeys. It's Funky Kong. He has the home run earlier.
Oh, God.
I hate to relish in your misery, Charlo, but man, I love good baseball.
Keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I just love good baseball. And, you know, it's 2 tails. It's either redemption or certification, you know. The dominant Yoshi or the slumping Funky Kong. Who has the statement here? Pivotal at bat. It's not captain versus captain. It should be. This is interesting. Funky Kong's going to be safe at first, but the runner is out at second. Pow block from, I believe, was that Pseudomac. Took out the double play. He had to make a hard call there. It's probably the right one. Keeps the game alive. 3-6. Pseudo drives one down right field line. Just foul.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my God.
Pseudo now hitting for contact. Hits one up through center field. Wiggler's not going to get there.
No.
4-6 Monkeys.
Okay.
Winning run is at the plate.
Okay.
Oh, man. They lost. So, the Monkeys, only team to have played an extra innings game and lost so far. Also, the only team to lose due to a walk-off home run. If they had a home run here, it would be crazy, because Light Blue Yoshi, not known for his power, but if he could get on base here, it's nothing short of heroic.
He sent so many to Brown Critter tonight.
He's not sending this one, though. It's landing just fair on the left field pole. Funky Kong stays at third, probably smartly. Great arm from the left fielder there. But the bases are loaded for Baby DK. I don't know if he has a homer all year.
Yoshi just stay
He's charging up. Yoshi hangs one, but the ball gets through the infield. Bases stay loaded. Everybody's safe. 5-6 Monkeys.
What are they doing?
That might have been an error item. That one took out Wiggler and Scooby-Doo. Excellent throw from Baby Luigi, who now he has a chance to be the hero. Oh, get up. And the Eggs aren't going to risk it. They're going away from their star pitcher and going to their star hitter, Wiggler.
That's crazy.
They still have outfield chemistry. Fastball delivered, but right to Brown Critter ends the game.
Wiggler closes it out.
Another heartbreaker for the Cardiac Kongs. 1 run short, bases loaded, and Baby Luigi just can't come up with the hit. The defensive player of the year candidate, Brown Critter, the game sealing out, and Wiggler gets the save on the mound with bases loaded. 6-5
That was
Eggs at
horrifying.
home. Wow.
I've never seen Wiggler pitch.
Well, he has the second save in league history, so congrats.
Thank God.
Who gets the MVP? It's King K. Rool.
Yeah.
He was acceptable on the mound, but he was extraordinary with the bat. MVP of just 100 points tonight, but a win is a win is a win, and CWC stays in the win column. Monkeys still looking for their first, despite some great performances from some players who needed it most.
That new lineup for them is scary.
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm playing them again. I think we played in interconference. So I'm so glad because I'm not looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
I think, again, it's anybody's league, you know? I don't think anybody's safe, but great game. Anything you want to say to your team, your fans about the game tonight? I'll give you the microphone for...
Thank you, Wiggler. Oh my God. I was not sure what was going to happen when Yoshi got subbed out. I think it really is just a coin flip between whether it goes to like one of my Miis or like Wiggler or the Goombas. So like anything can happen after Yoshi leaves, and I'm just glad that they were able to close that one out.
Yeah, great game here. Love to see you guys getting a win in front of those home stadium fans, getting the sweep. Looking ahead a little bit, we got, let's see, your interconference game this week is my pick for game of the week, honestly. Not to have you playing in back-to-back night games, but it's you versus the Murkrows. How do you feel about that?
I'm feeling, like I said before, I'm nervous about every game that I play. I have not expected my team to do as kind of well as they're doing. I mean, like, I get we're in fourth, but I feel like the games have been pretty close except for the one blowout.
Yeah, but that blowout was a long time ago. Luck can change in this league, and I think get to the big dance, get to the playoffs, anything can happen.
Truly.
All right, well, do you want to stay on for the rest or some of these other games, or are you heading off now?
I could stay in for a little bit.
Hell yeah. My pick for game of the week's coming up, so let me stop the recording here, and we'll get to that next one.